Boykin, we gave him another contract and he's re-signed. So that's it for that part. Why did I not do Monday? But since my internet was out, I had to wait until today to do it. It came on yesterday, but it was around 7 p.m. and that was past 5 p.m. So that's why I didn't do what's it called? That's why I didn't do a stream. So that's why I'm doing it right now. As you see, Vasty Pool is scouted. DeMarcus Ringer is scouted. DeMarcus Pocket is scouted. Verdi McLaughlin is scouted. Tremonte Navarre, these are some weird names by the way. Leo Eugene, Nick Vickers, and that's it for the scouting points. We have no more to do. So that's all the actions we have to do for this week. As you take a look here, nothing new for the offensive defense, but I will be making some changes sometime soon. As you see here, this is the last. And then bad news. My NBA 2K17 data has been erased. I don't know how that happened, but I have to start over and do a new franchise. I'm probably gonna do my career. My bad. I probably will be doing my career instead of my GM. As you see here, we worked on the medium passing offense, the cover 6 defense, and then Von Bell, Kyler Fackrell, and Jill Hawkins increased the XP. Back to what I was saying about 2K. It was already, sadly, I don't know how to fix it. I tried everything. Yeah, I can't fix anything. So I will be doing a continuation of my career. I'm doing it right now, actually. So I won't be making a new one unless you want me to. I will be just going off of what I have right now. And then if you like that, make sure to tell me if you want me to change anything, blah, 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 blah. After this, like I said, wild card or divisional will be next week at Monday. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. NBA tonight, one game tonight before the All-Star break, the Bulls and Celtics, and then the Super Bowl's over, so it's NFL off-season. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at Trey Carey, TreyCary, and last but not least on Twitter at The Real Trey Carey, TheRealTreyCary. Last week of the regular season, hope you guys enjoy. As always, I'll see you guys at halftime. Enjoy, peace.
Money counters and kitchenware, condo with a in there. We got rich in there. Been a trophy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The race for the playoffs is front and center this week, and here's a look at the AFC contenders. And it's not just who is
Pennsylvania. They wouldn't dream of missing this one as you get a look inside snowy Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, but with 5 before that. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up.
This guy has great footwork, quick feet, and moves around really well. And when you think you've got him hemmed in the pocket, he can escape in a big way and then beat you downfield with his arm.
They'll run with Elliott. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Tackle made by Antoine Bethea. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second down following the run. Lynch looking to throw on second. He completes it to Julio Jones. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, one of the highest-rated players on my board, a three-down back who can do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the football, because he carries it really well, but he blocks equally as well as pass protects for his quarterback. I think he's going to be special.
And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
David Harris is a playmaker, an inside linebacker, and also one of the most durable guys in the league.
Now they'll look to throw it with Lynch. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it'll bring up third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
On 3rd down, Lynch. He's got time in the pocket, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that brings up 4th down. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the opening drive for him here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to celebrate.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue the position of quarterback in the NFL, because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Gates has it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Stephon Tuitt's ability to play defensive end and yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them, he makes it hard to get around.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Mariota now on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A nice pickup.
You got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this one complete to Seth Roberts. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Again, it's Mariota. And that finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Play fake, Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On second down, Peterson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Dan Williams there to make the tackle.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
That run is what defenses don't like. Actually down, he finishes runs in a big way.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. One quarter in the books. 10-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Mariota now from the 50. Right side catch. This is Gates. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Mariota. And this one's incomplete. Jaron Brown, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points. But they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2nd and 10. It's Lynch again. Man open left side is Brown. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marlon Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Second down, Mariota. And this is incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll try and get it with Forsythe. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
They'll try and run for it with a power back. Reese, the fullback dive, held up short. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Second down now after the pass completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes the play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
The Steelers defense, we watch them get set to go. And they dug down last drive on fourth down, got the stop on their side of the field. You play defense, Charles. How huge is that on this drive?
Can't even really quantify it, because you're talking about field position.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Parrish Cox, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Peterson alone in the backfield. Now Mariota, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and now it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Over the middle here to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Demaryius Thomas with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This is taken at his 4. And he's got room. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Return team. Automatic first down.
And the Browns getting set to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. And this is caught on the left side, Jaron Brown. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tag.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down.
So that's going to do it here from Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Very frustrating first half for us. Down 31-6, getting straight manhandled. Only positive is we get the ball in the second half. Hopefully we can bounce back from this, but obviously very frustrating. Halftime stats 31-6. They dominate in all categories: passing yards, rushing yards, average yards per play, and takeaways. So a very frustrating half for us. As you see here, they passed to the end zone and they scored on the touchdown. Next highlight here comes from them, and they have a early second quarter lead as they go over into the end zone and score another touchdown. It's not even funny now. Another highlight here, we pass the ball and it gets tipped and intercepted by their defense, and they take over and probably score in the second quarter. On that drive, they pass to Julio Jones, and he scores an easy slant to the end zone for the touchdown. Here's probably the last highlight before the second half begins. Obviously from them, they catch the ball and go all the way down to the end zone and score another touchdown. Very frustrating first half for us, but hopefully we can bounce back. I'll see you guys at the end of the game. Yeah, peace.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Peterson alone in the backfield. Mariota to throw it. His throw incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. To the air again, Mariota. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now as he's on to punt for Cleveland.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, give credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
8 yards on the pick up there, and it moves the sticks.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Parrish Cox. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And credit the tackle to Cliff Averill. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
An expecting pass. Throwing, Lynch.
Tough day, tough sledding right there.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marlon Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown.
It's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion. So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Now Mariota finds Roberts left side. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
First down, Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Parrish Cox. And a big turnover there as his guy.
They're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. That's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And Jones has it over the middle. Give him 30 yards there. They'll come out in the pistol. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. We got three. Three down.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Red zone opportunity. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Now it's Lynch. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Rob Gronkowski, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And Roberts with it over the middle. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty.
Yep.
Wiley. Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Parrish Cox. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. A Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. Back to it after the pick six. Mariota. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And quickly they get to the line. Mariota on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 17 that time. And the Browns are going to have a first down. Mariota now to throw on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. A first down throw for Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First down, Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Mariota again. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Mariota. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Here we go. Here we go. I got 29.
To the air again. Mariota. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, it's Mariota. They'll set up the screen for Forsett. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play. They'll throw again. Mariota. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the veteran Cortland Finnegan. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because...
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Elliott. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now the return comes from Dexter McCluster. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks, and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing one. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did, and it's probably a capper to everything that was said during the week, because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail, all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field, you name it. And when it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
Well, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed in this one for them. It's a linebacker,
Okay.
Mateo, on the stop.
I will never, ever let that happen again. What a blowout. That was unbelievable. Even though we are the best team in the AFC,
it was really a fun game to watch.
that is unbelievable what happened today. 66 to 6. Taking a loss like that is uncalled for and not necessary. I don't know what happened. I might have accidentally put the difficulty on all Madden or something, but that is not acceptable, especially going into the playoffs.
The win means they'll finish in double digits.
It might be okay to lose by a touchdown or two, but 66 to 6, a 60-point deficit. Like, what is going on here? As you see, 441 passing yards, 178 rushing yards, 13.4 average yards per play. 6 takeaways, 6 interceptions thrown on the game. That can just not happen. That does not need to happen. Marcus Mariota 66% on the day, threw 41 yards and 0 touchdowns. Paxton Lynch had 100 more yards, 10% better completion percentage, and 7 touchdowns. But that can never, ever, ever happen again. You talk about playing the worst game of your life. That is definitely up there. As you see here, they earned a trophy. Several people increased, several players increased. But taking a L like that is unacceptable. 60-66. For the record, let's just take a look at the settings here. If it's on All Madden, All Pro, that is unacceptable. I'm speechless right now. I'm honestly speechless. Before I call this episode done, I'll just say this here, but to lose a game like that, you can't do that. Antonio Brown is cleared. We don't play this week. Let's do this right now. I'm not gonna wait. High chance of the injury. Should I play him? Should I not? I think he will. Let's start the training here. But that cannot happen. Taking it out like that, you cannot do that. As you see here, we worked on the field goal thing for special teams. We worked on the cover 2 defense on defense, obviously. And then, as you see, always, Von Bell, Kyler Fackrell, and Joe Hawkins increased. That's going to do it for the wild card training. We don't play until divisional because we're too good. Well, we're not too good. We're just the best in our division, in our conference. If we play the Steelers again, I'm gonna go insane. Let's see who we play. We play the 9-7 Dolphins next week. Hopefully, I don't lose that badly, because that is unbelievable. That cannot happen ever. Yeah. As you see, I'm sunsetting here. Make sure to tune into CNT on tonight, like I said before. Bulls Celtics Bulls, my bad. At 5, which is right now. No NFL stuff for a long time. Wild card weekend. This weekend, it's basically the halftime of the season. Yeah, celebrity game tomorrow night. Skills Challenge Saturday night. All-Star game Sunday night. And then NBA action starts back up. Second half of the season starts Thursday. So a week from now, and the NBA second half starts back up. What a loss. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. I can see next week on Monday I'll play divisional, Dolphins, Browns. Hope you guys enjoy that. No 2K because I remember I got deleted. That's all I have to say. Hopefully I won't lose like that in the divisional. That was unacceptable. Until then, yeah, I'll see you Monday.